Welcome to the Santa's workshop. So we're hosting a little costume soiree over here in the next couple of days, a week or so out. So we came up with some cocktails, and we're going to try them out. A couple of them we've tried out. We did Mr. Snowman already. We tried that one out. We're doing an eggnog that we made from scratch, which is 2 dozen egg yolks, like a pound of sugar, a quart of heavy cream, a quart of half and half, a quart of whole milk,
a quart of a heart attack.
Yeah, two cups of bourbon, 2 cups of rum, 2 cups of cognac. So we've already made that. That's in the fridge. That's good to go. We're just going to be ladling that up. Heart attack in a cup. You just one of them. That's all you need. We'll have a little nutmeg, a little micro grater, a little nutmeg over the top of that. One of the other ones we have is called mistletoe. We're not doing that one this evening. We're doing Satan's whiskers, just because the theme of our little soiree is Santa. I'm on Team Santa, although you never know. I could turn around if I don't see what I'm expecting under the tree. Might turn me to the other side. Versus Satan. So right, Mr. Snowman, eggnog, mistletoe, Satan's whiskers. We're doing one that we're calling figgy pudding, where we made some fig syrup, and we're going to kind of do it like a little daiquiri like we did with the persimmon, little syrup there. We're doing one that's called Mrs. Claus, and that one is a kind of like a margarita, but I made another syrup, and this one has a lingonberry syrup. It's kind of a Swedish thing. They're very, very similar to a cranberry. They're kind of tart, a little bit smaller, but I think they grow on a bush, where cranberries, I guess, they grow in a bog. I don't know, whatever that means. I've only seen the commercials. And then we're doing this one, which is called Saint Nick. And this is the one that I'm doing for myself. And I'm going to make mine first. Then Rael's going to do Mrs. Claus, or I'm going to do Mrs. Claus. Maybe, well, we don't need to share that. So in Saint Nick, I'm going to have some bourbon. I'm going to have some Applejack. I'm going to have some cinnamon syrup. And then I was gifted a kit that made some spiced apple bitters. And this is how many bitters that the recipe made. And they give you this little teeny thing. It's about this big to put all the, and this little teeny funnel. It's like I'm putting them in there. All right, so here we go. Cinnamon syrup. Let me just make mine first. Let's just get this going. I'm going to go with 1 ounce of bourbon. Oop, that's a little over. Shh, don't tell anybody. And then I'm doing 1 ounce of our Laird's Applejack. And I did get another Applejack that might be just a wee bit more appley, just in case. Then we're doing a 1/2 ounce of our cinnamon syrup. I did something similar like this with Tiki Ray. It was kind of more of a little hot toddy. It was a very brisk day. And a couple of dashes of our spiced apple bitters. I know you're going, Zippy, man. It's been a couple of days that you made a cocktail. I know, man. We've just been having other shit going on. We haven't been doing the cocktails. I'm taking the dirty glass. Dirty glass. Dirty pour. Perfect. Look at that. And this glass is all chipped. I'm glad that this is the one that I picked. Okay, there's mine. Now, Rael is going to do Mrs. Claus. And this is going to be our tequila one. So we have our Espolón. I was kind of straightening up the bar back here, and it's like, well, there's an empty bottle of Cazadores back here. And then it's like, well, let me go upstairs. And, well, there's an empty bottle of Don Julio in the liquor cabinet. It's like, who? And then Rael said, well, there was the night when they some people came over and they kind of took over and invaded the Wicker Bar when I was gone, and they probably did that. And they thought maybe if they just left the empty bottles, we would have thought it was due to evaporation. So we have our tequila. We have our Cointreau. We don't want that. Oh, here we go. We have our lingonberry syrup. I just made a... they do make a lingonberry liqueur. I didn't look for it. I suppose I could have. But last week we bought a bottle of cherry brandy, and it was absolutely disgusting. We've gotten a cup. We've experimented with some of these different cherry brandies, and they taste like a Luden's cough drop. It's just this fake cherry flavor, and that's just not one I can stand behind. I can stand behind the fake banana flavor because it's not even. It doesn't even taste like a banana. They call it banana. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. And some lime juice. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, Rael?
Yes.
I know you are. Okay. We have 2 ounces of tequila. One ounce of Cointreau. And when I originally did this recipe, I was going to put some cherry herring in there, but then I thought there might just end up being a little bit too sweet, so I went just more margarita style. Got a little bit of lime juice in there. You think that's all right? Okay. 1/2 ounce of lime juice. And if you haven't taken the time to hit like and subscribe, share this. Come on, share this with your friends. 300 subscribers. That's all I'm asking for. Don't you anybody out there, you got a friend, you can say, hey, just throw this guy a bone, just humor him. And then 1 ounce, right, of our lingonberry syrup. So like I said, I made the lingonberry syrup. I just bought a jar of lingonberry jam, and I threw the whole jar in there. I think it was 6 ounces. And I did a simple syrup, about a cup and a half of water, and about a cup of sugar. I did a little bit less on the sugar, just because I figured there'd be a little bit of sweetness in the jam there. And if you're in Seattle this Sunday, December 17th, Rael and I will be at the El Corazon at the Circle Pit Swap Meet, selling our wares, trying to get me money to buy toys and stuff. Okay, Rael, would you like to join me?
I would.
Thank you. I got a little elf here, and I got a Santa Claus and a snowman family. I'm festive. Got a little Santa dog there. How's that?
Delicious.
What do you get? What are you getting? What kind of notes? What kind of notes are you? Are you getting the lingonberry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the lingonberry.
Not too smart, not too tart, not too sweet.
No,
you think that's too much lingonberry?
Not at all. It's perfect.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you, even though when you're watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, that's like cheating. That's like you're stealing a little bit of my soul every time you do that. And got big news, 2022. Oh my goodness gracious, we're gonna make it happen. We got some really exciting things going on coming out of the rock and roll world. A lot more exciting stuff coming out here from the world of the Wicker Bar. If you haven't already had a chance to pick up cocktails and mixed drinks from the Wicker Bar, come on, still need a few more of those to break even. Come on. It's just all disappointment. I'm looking for some validation here. I need to be validated. 2022, very special year for me. All right, peace out from the Wicker Bar. I think these two cocktails are successful. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna kind of throw a little dinner together. I'm doing some braised cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. I braise those for about 3 hours at a really low temperature, about 275. Takes about three and a half, 4 hours, but they've been up there for a few hours. There you go. I just want you to know that yes, I am feeding Rael tonight. No, she will not be going to bed hungry. Well, peace out. And Santa Claus is watching out. You have just a few more days to, get on that right list. Peace.